I'm Senator Bob Huff. This is my capital comment for the week of August 1st, 2016. The state legislature returned to Sacramento this week following a month-long summer break from Sacramento. One more month of legislative session remains before the legislature adjourns for the year. Lawmakers are facing about 1,000 bills dealing with a number of issues. But the biggest elephant in the room is transportation funding, or rather, the lack thereof. It's no secret that our roads, highways, and bridges are in poor shape. The governor's own Department of Finance estimates our roads needs at about $60 billion worth of work. Big question is, how do we pay for it? The governor outlined this almost a year and a half ago and set up an extraordinary session, but nothing's been done. Senate Republicans have tried and failed to stop the diversion of billions of dollars in transportation funds to the state's general fund and to be used for other programs. Democrats who control the legislature also want to extend California's cap-and-trade law, which forces firms like oil companies and others to buy greenhouse gas pollution credits. The sale of these credits has created a slush fund of money outside the regular budget that's used to fund the governor's pet projects, such as high-speed rail. But cap-and-trade is also tied to higher gas prices that every California family is forced to pay. Should this law be renewed? While the goal is clean air and a clean environment is laudable, how much is it really worth to you? Affordable housing is another thorny issue facing the legislature. You may recall that lawmakers agreed to spend $400 million on low-income housing through the state budget process earlier this summer to address this growing problem. But while most agree that affordable housing is needed, nobody can agree on how to accomplish this goal. The governor's plan to suspend environmental rules to speed construction, for example, has met with opposition. Unions are also getting involved. They want union wages paid to any construction workers, which will increase costs and lead to less housing for the people who really need it, but it makes union jobs more competitive. Finally, lawmakers are also concentrating on their own agenda and bills that they introduced earlier this year or last year. Two of my education reform measures, for example, were placed on the Assembly Appropriations suspense file this week. The suspense file is a holding place for bills that cost money. SB 1156 will help preserve and improve the public education experience that California students receive by revising transfer opportunities provided under the Open Enrollment Act. SB 1432 seeks to preserve and extend the successful 22-year-old California School District of Choice program, which allows students to transfer to the school that best fits them without a transfer agreement. Now, both of these measures are critically important to both students and families, but will they be allowed to move off the suspense file and move on to the Assembly floor for a vote? I don't know. Stay tuned. It's going to be an interesting final month. But what are your thoughts on what steps lawmakers should take to fix our roads? Do you think we should increase taxes or fees? Should we end the diversion of existing transportation tax dollars? Feel free to send me an email or leave a comment on my Facebook page. As always, I'm Senator Bob Huff, and thank you for watching.